regular ball.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna shoot through it. But
dude,
pretty
when I get my job back, the first $2,000 I got is 10,000 rounds.
Sure.
And then it's buried.
Yeah.
And then whatever I do is a rotating stock.
Right. Yeah.
And you just got a bunch of it in the
Sure.
closet, and
Right.
that's your extra ammo, your extra money if something really goes shitty.
Sure.
That's yours. I need water.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, because what I was thinking is like, I think I'm just gonna keep at all times 1,000 rounds of AK ammo and 1,000 rounds of 9mm ammo.
Yeah, why not?
You know, like
It might as well be ball too. Just run the piss out of it. Enjoy
Sure.
it. This is one of them hobbies that's not really expensive. You put a couple grand into a gun. If you're
Right.
going on the high end,
Yeah.
you use it for a lifetime.
Sure.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's not a boat.
Right.
You can add on if you want. You
Right.
can buy it totally tricked out like you did. It's done.
I can pass it on to my
You
kid.
can yeah, dude. You have options.
Sure.
Options. These Polish guns haven't been in town. They quit making them like this year. So these Polish guns, are WBP guns, were really hot, really accurate.
Right.
They're gone now.
That's crazy.
So this, he has a few of them.
Sure.
But when it's over, it's over.
Right.
And then he has to find something else.
Sure.
So this market's weird because there's a difference between what's available all the time and what they can get.
Right.
So they
Yeah.
have to make it work.
Sure.
That's why this Wasser, if it shoots as good as all of these, it's
Right.
about who makes it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have the East German
Right.
versus the Polish versus the Wasser. What if the Wasser's the most accurate?
It could be.
With the shortest barrel. I hear the short barrel ones are really accurate.
Very well be. Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the really cool things about this platform. There's so many variants. Even though you're shooting the same military surplus, you're seeing what we're able to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have a blast right here.
Sure. Well, what I love is like I love to hear the AR-15 guys say, "Oh, you know, AK-47s, they're just cheap to make, you know, low quality."
No idea what they're talking about.
I'm like, dude, we now make AK-47s in the United States. You can get an entry-level AK-47, like Palmetto Armory or Century, you know, I don't know, anywhere from, say, $500-700. Same thing for the AR-15.
Sure.
You can get a mid-level, you know, AK, you know, say $1,500, 1,000 to 1,500. Same thing for the AR-15. And you get a high level, like fuck, I think Krebs is selling his shit for almost $3,000. Like
Some of them, when you get going, but this one is 2, and
Right.
in my mind,
yeah,
the value is at a guy like Krebs because, like for instance, this hinge he had at the time, you can't get
Yeah.
it now for the last year.
right,
So that goes on. He gets that from Boneworks, so he
Yeah.
has supply, right?
Sure.
This rail is like $300. It's super slick how it comes off.
right,
This whole muzzle brake is designed for a suppressor.
yeah,
Okay, so then you put take this off, suppressor on, it all goes. The whole thing is gassed
Sure.
for it.
right,
This is a part he made a long time ago.
Right.
He puts on the AOG, tricks it out for you. That's
Yeah.
why this thing is so
Right.
goddamn accurate.
Sure.
Because their trigger's insane. He puts the mag pull. Then from the get, you get the A1 sights, A4 sights, or M4 sights. So now you have a really long sight radius. So if you're shooting
Yeah.
regular sight, iron sights, you're way better.
right,
So you get all this for 1900.
yeah,
That's a deal.
Hell yeah.
When you start adding up 300,
Sure.
you know what I mean? This, that. All I added was this, the light, and the Trijicon. That's insane for the performance.
But 1900 is what they sell the LWRC or, you know, maybe
Sure, there's that range.
Yeah, like-
you got the Daniel Defense,
Right.
you got the BMC. Yeah,
So-
all those companies are right around there.
the whole fallacy of the argument is that if it's so cheap to make AK-47s, why aren't we making them cheaper than?
Well, the
everybody
reason
else?
why is for the Russians to be able to do this, or any of these other countries, they're communist.
Right.
So they would say, okay, we're going to take over this 7-mile square
Sure.
and build a factory here.
Right.
There's no American producer
Right.
that can say, I'm going to have the tooling
Yeah,
and the
you're not,
machinery
for
to
sure.
make these for $200
Right.
and sell them for $5
Yeah.
across the planet.
Right.
Because it's the most reliable goddamn gun ever made,
Yeah.
and it's the shit.
Right.
So, yeah, they're going to be coming from Eastern Bloc countries. Of
Sure.
course.
Yeah.
No one on the planet's going to do it for nothing.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So that's how they get it done. You wonder
they
why
got
it's
these massive
why
factories.
these things cost
Sure.
a lot. Even like a guy like Brandon Herrera over at AK Guy.
Right.
You can order a fucking it's basically a handmade gun from one of his dudes.
Sure.
For under $1,000.
That's great.
Insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
So the market's there.
Sure.
Krebs has a lower version, $1,300. Rifle Dynamics has a $1,300 one. You can come in for a mid-grade, perfectly built,
Sure.
not tricked out gun
Absolutely.
for $1,300 from these dudes. It's a deal.
Sure.
It's a deal. When you're paying $800 from something you're not sure if it's going to go
Right.
forever,
Right.
and then you have like the cloud of it. Like honestly, I love owning these things.
Sure.
It's the
Oh, man.
shit.
I love the fact that I shot over 1,000 rounds through this without cleaning it.
Oh, dude, and that's a gun from 1994.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a Mac 90 from 1994 that was
Right.
unshot before I got it.
Could you imagine? Take any
Holding
of the
onto a Bushmaster.
AR-15s
Yeah, it
and
never.
shoot 1,000 rounds through it.
Dude,
Don't clean it.
I didn't even really oil it. I had to
Yeah.
shoot it and then
Right.
clean it and then
Sure.
oil it and then it started working.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that is.
So what's interesting is I don't think the value goes down on these things much
No.
compared to other guns.
Right. Yeah.
So when you can get them on the side market, that's the
Sure.
place to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
And plus,
You ready? You gonna get on yours?
oh yeah. Plus you got Krebs, and you know what happens when that dude dies.
Oh, not only that, but listen to this. I have been on the horn with the dude at Krebs at least 4 or 5 times when I
Yeah.
ordered this gun.
Right.
He answered the phone every time.
Wow.
Okay, I called Definitive or Meridian Defense when I see them put the gun I'm ordering out with a side folder.
Right.
They do it for shits and giggles one day.
Sure. Yeah.
I call them up. They let me add that onto my order for
That's
$180
awesome. Yeah.
bucks.
You're getting crate.
So
customer
now I
service.
got a gun that nobody in America has,
Right. Yeah.
except them.
Right. Yeah.
And it's an option, maybe not. It's not even on the fucking
Sure.
board.
Yeah.
And he answers me back and takes it over the email, calls
Right.
me the next day and confirms it.
Okay, awesome.
So I'm talking to these guys
Right.
before they're making the gun.
Yeah.
They know it's for me.
Right.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's no buying experience
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
That's like a custom knife. I'm in the custom knife
Yeah.
world. That's exactly like that.
Yeah. You're not gonna get that if you call up Daniel.
Fuck
Defense.
no, you're not getting none of that shit.
Or Smith and Wesson.
You're
or,
not. No, you're gonna go get the parts and add it on.
Yeah.
And they're gonna know. They're gonna have a base model with
Right.
shitty parts, and then they're
Yeah.
gonna have their tricked out one.
Absolutely.
You make a decision.
Sure.
It's great. It's great.
All right. Let's fire some rounds.
I'm on it. I'm thinking about fucking trying 3 a little bit at the end of the mag, but I don't want to do what I did last week and dump like 2 mags trying to hit 300 when I could
Sure.
just be smashing.
Well, I like the fact that the ones at 100 are white today. I
Yeah,
can
dude,
see
you
those
can
so
see
much
them
better.
really good, can't you? Yeah, they were blue last week, weren't they?
I think they was red.
Yeah, you're right, I think. All right, I'm going to start with the small one. Little high. There it is. Woo, sound them on today.
Yeah, yeah.
Been around somebody that's always right?
Say what?
You ever been around somebody that's always right?
Oh yeah.
That's that dude you were talking about.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the issue. Especially in like an authoritarian mindset, you should think you would want to be running.
Well, because he's talking based on his 5 years of experience on the police force and whatever research he's looked at. I'm talking about 33 years in the Navy, in combat in Iraq, Haiti, former
Everywhere.
republics of Yugoslavia, and a briefing I sat in on where they talked about this ammunition. And it's like,
No.
I couldn't tell him nothing.
No.
It's like, yeah,
I think you're wrong.
sure.
Okay. So we're becoming professional.
Oh, we are.
kick this back up to 300 and see what's up. I'm doing the second hanger over. Yeah, buddy, second shot.
Yeah.
There it is. A little high. There it is. Nice. Four. 5. Eight out of 30.
That's awesome.
Yeah, buddy. It's not bad at all.
Badass.
Oh yeah, dude. No doubt about it. We'll come over here and get a little practice one right there. Let me get all of it. And now, get the whole goddamn range, Saad. Bring it in. All right. That's it. We're gonna get 1, 200, all of 300, and all of 100 when I start. We got 2 mags left.
Oh, nice.